very good morning. What is it? 10:30. So this is our hangar. So if you haven't been here for a really long time, this is where we used to do our competitions. And some people are like, "Oh, where's the hangar gone?" We have still got it.
We're in it now. Every single draw from up here, didn't we?
Every single draw for a good year and a half, and then we built our new building and came here. So it's only myself and Freddie on camera today.
Hello everyone, and welcome to everyone watching along. Terence is watching, Ernie's watching, David's watching, Jeanette's watching.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Suffolk at the moment. So the reason we're here is obviously we talk about our competitions quite a lot. Sometimes we touch on restorations, but everything is done over in the other building. So we flick the cameras on today purely because we've got an event that's going on as well. Because that's often other things we do. Sometimes we get approached by companies or individuals or car groups that ask whether they can come and have a visit, whether it's the hangar or whether it's the building. It's really funny because the building, the workshops are stunning. And if you look, I don't know if you can focus, obviously you see it on camera all the time, but the workshops are very different to what the hangar is. But the hangar is unique because we're on RAF Bentwaters, which closed 35 years ago. As an RAF air base, but it's still an RAF air base. It's still got all of the buildings here, the hangars are still here. We have the one that the Spitfire used to be in, which is what we're standing in right now.
It's an awesome location as well to photograph our cars as well. If you've seen any of our competitions or cars for sale as well, we photograph everything up here just because it's such a cool
Absolutely.
spot.
So we're not on camera today to talk necessarily about competitions, albeit we've launched the TR6, which
we're not going to talk about it.
Doing really well, and the Mini's doing really well. But that's it. That's all we're going to talk about. We haven't really looked at the cars that are in the hangar for a while, so we were just discussing between me and Freddie what's actually you would recognise, and probably none of the cars in here were here when we used to do our live draws from here. So we've had this for a long time. This is our Francis Barnett Trials bike, a very unique bike. That's got a lot of attention today. I must just say why we're actually here is the Longshot Museum in Leiston, which is a very famous museum down in Leiston, which is about 15-20 minutes up the road. They're doing a pre-1960s vehicle run today, and there's 3 different runs they're doing. There's a 40-mile run, a 45-mile run, and a 75-mile run. They were due to leave at 10. Apparently some people are getting itchy feet, they want to go now. But it's a really good turnout. All pre-war, pre-1960s cars as well.
I've been told things are going to start firing up any moment now, so we might dive over there.
Shall we have a little? Yeah, we'll have a little look in there as soon as we start hearing some cars, and we'll have a little wander around some of the cars. But very quickly, so the Francis Barnett's got a lot of attention today, and there's a couple of bikes that we'll have a look at as well that are here that are going to be doing the run. We've got sort of to my left, I guess, so is it to your right? You've got some cars that are in storage, some cars that we own ourselves that we're keeping hold of, like the little Citroen Saxo was my own car when I was 17.
You say vehicles that have got a lot of attention. I'd say the Saxo's up there with one of the most talked
I
about
love
cars
this.
today.
When I first got it, everyone was like, what have you got that for? But it is an exact replica of what my car was when I was 17. Unfortunately, mine met a tree. So it isn't my exact car.
The tree's fault, not yours.
Yeah, tree's fault. And my mate who was in the passenger seat, he's a little bit to blame as well. But the the seats are exactly the same, the colour's exactly the same, everything about the car was basically my car when I was 17. And then we've got the Maserati Bi-Turbo, which was a new purchase of ours, or a recent purchase of ours. It's 11,000 miles from new, so it's a very special car. So we've just got to get it recommissioned. There's a couple of engine issues that we just need to tackle, and then that'll be a car that we start taking to shows and we'll keep and we'll enjoy. Because that's one thing, we build all of these unique cars for other people, but we never really have any cars to take to shows ourselves. We literally just jump in what we've got. So myself and Gordon, who's my dad, who owns the company with us, and Freddie, we all go to these shows, so it's been nice for us to have a collection of cars to jump in. And then we've got the DB.
I wouldn't say no to a company classic. That sounds like a great idea.
Exactly. So the DB7 is a storage car that was in here when we used to do our draws as well. That's been with us for some time. And the ones in the middle are the movable cars. They have to be movable because we're forever in and out here. So the Dodge Viper you may have seen because that was over at the other building. The TR5. I think are people? No, they're not going yet. So we've got a little bit more time.
We're on classic car time up here.
Yeah. Then we've got the Riley Lynx, which came over from South Africa. Again, a very rare car. So that's now been registered as a UK car. So that'll be up for sale very soon with a UK plate, which is amazing. You can come in, by the way. Feel free to do whatever you want. Then we've got the Dodge DA. That's not yet registered in the UK, and the reason it's not is we're having a real issue with this car. So this came over from South Africa, and they don't know too much about the car because basically it was owned by the Dodge brothers themselves before they became Dodge. So it's really, really unique, and therefore the DVLA are struggling to register it. We've got all of the paperwork to show how legitimate this car is, but if you're into your classic cars, you'll understand the headaches we're going through, that they're trying to put this onto a Q plate at the moment, and we're saying this is criminal to put this car of this rarity and this originality onto a Q plate. So we're working with the DVLA at the moment to try and get all of the boxes ticked so that can become a UK registered car, because we really don't want that to be a Q plate car. And then touch upon these two cars up here. So we've got the MGB, which we're making into a Sebring replica. At some stage when we can find space in the workshops to do so. And then we have the Bristol 405, which is a customer's car, amazingly, and we were talking to someone earlier on, that we are able to do a lot of left-hand drive to right-hand drive conversions, as you imagine. E-types, Jaguars, XK120s, things like that. We do a lot of them from left to right-hand drive. This one is going the other way. So Bristol is predominantly a right-hand drive vehicle. Our customer lives in the Netherlands, and he's got 3 or 4 cars in with us at the moment, and we're moving everything over to the left-hand side. So it's a challenge, but we do like a challenge. So,
Never want to shy away from a
challenge. Exactly. So we're really excited to get started on this one soon.
I think this one's going to be gorgeous. I can't wait to see this.
I think there's some cars starting, so let's... Right, they're starting to, the Panhard, if you see in the distance, is going. Let's just have a little rush through at what's out here.
Welcome to everyone watching along. Nigel's watching. Hello guys, thank you for spending your Sunday morning with us. What better way to do it than outside?
Gorgeous sunshine as well. So we've just walked past a Model T. Now we've got a Packard. Yeah, he's getting it started, the Model T.
No pressure, sorry.
It does this, I might have to jack the wheel up.
Oh, there you go, started. So not the kind of car you want to be taking to Tesco's in the rain. You want to get it started, but there you go. So he's now on his run. Like I say, the run is from Bentwaters, RAF Bentwaters, and it's going in 3 different, depends on what run they're doing. You've got a 30-mile run, no, sorry, 40-mile run.
First.
Oh, look at that, block under the wheel. So you've got a 40-mile run, a 45-mile run, and then a 70-mile run, so they get to decide which one they're doing. So you've got the little bull nose there. He's just about to set off. He's going now. Yeah, Freddie, if you turn around the other way if you can. You've got the fire truck on its way. The Bedford military truck. Bedford flatbed behind. Right, they're all leaving now. So Buckland buses, that's on its way now, so they share the site with us. So this bus that's here gets rented out to weddings. It's actually full of people. There you go, look. So they're all going on the run. And they're all period dressed as well, that's nice. So they have a lot of modern buses, Buckland, but they do have the classic bus as well. And then you've got Citroen Transport Museum, it's pulling out. We're in the way of everybody here. Amazing. Okay, so we've got Ipswich Transport Museum, which if you're from this area, it's a very well-known museum down here. And the Ruston Hamilton removals we worked out was actually literally is Woodbridge, which is where we're based. So as you can see on the side, Cumberland Street in Woodbridge. Amazing, aren't they?
Nice bikes as well here.
3 bikes. BSA at the back's lovely. Who else? The Model T tea's not yet left.
Oh, there's some incredible smells coming through, isn't there?
So the last draw we did was in Felixstowe, and the incredible smells was food, and now we're on fuel. Is the Buick leaving? What else have we got? The 2 Jags, I'm guessing, will go together. There you go. And then an absolutely beautiful Bentley behind. I would say the 3 of them are going to go together.
You're most welcome.
See you later. There you go, I'm in the way. See ya. Amazing. Oh, and then we got the Healy. Healy's on its way. Bye bye. And then the Bentley.
And last but not least, the Model T.
We've still got a couple behind you.
Oh no, there are.
Some more going. Coming from every angle here, aren't they? That's almost everything. I don't know if the Whitbread's bus is leaving or not. And there we go. So it took them an hour to arrive and 5 minutes to leave.
So they're doing a variety of circular loops, aren't they?
So they're doing
But
a
all
40
coming back
mile
here.
run. So they had to decide between them. So they're doing a 40 mile run or a 45 mile run or a 75. And basically it's taking them sort of down the coast, Aldborough, beautiful scenes really sort of up Norfolk and then down back towards Suffolk. So lovely location that they're hitting today, which is really good.
Just want to say thank you to everyone watching along, joining
Yeah.
us,
Thank you
spending
very
their
much.
Sunday morning with us.
So we'll try and get you more involved in some of the summer bits that we do. Because like I say, there's a lot of events that go on here. We literally open our doors to car clubs sometimes. So this was the Longshot Museum in Leiston. Very famous museum down here. They're doing an auto jumble here in a few months' time. But then they also done the run today, which is a time trial run. It was a really good turnout. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll try and tune in for a lot more of these as and when they come up. See you later.